right, folks, family, and friends. It is James with Triple J's Adventures, and we are now in Montana. And we left Washington a couple of days ago, or actually, no, we left it today. We left Little Diamond, and then went over to another park, and went through Idaho. And like I said, we're now in Montana, and we found this little place right here. It's called Mucho Park, I believe, or Mucho Park. But it is a free camping spot here in Montana. I'll have to put in the nearest town to where it's from. So it's a nice little place. And this is what we found right next to the river. They seem to have designated sites, you know, with picnic tables and fire pits. But they're not like numbered. They even have some vault toilets over there. But yeah, it's free. So you can't beat free. It is a little smoky, I guess, from the wildfires in the area. That's too bad. But yeah, we're gonna call this home for tonight before we continue on down the road. So y'all come along with us and see what other adventures are in store. The adventures are not over yet. So here is our spot here at Beavertail Hill State Park here in Montana, outside of Missoula. Off over there is going to be an amphitheater. But yeah, we're in site number 4 here. These sites do come with electricity, so that's pretty cool. No water at the sites, no sewer. There's not a dump station, but there is water in the campground that you can go spread throughout the park. But this is kind of neat right over here. I don't know if I've ever seen one of these. Back when we were in the Yukon, you know, they had the places where you get free firewood, but an actual firewood dispensary. You come over here and you put your money in, $6 per bundle, that's not bad at all. And yeah, it just, I guess, spits it out right there. So that is definitely kind of a neat little thing. And then something else I want to show you guys over here. This happened just not too long ago, maybe an hour or so ago. I was standing out here, and all of a sudden I heard this loud noise. And yeah, this big old limb over here came crashing down out of this cottonwood tree. And that's a pretty good old size limb right there. Came out from up there. I'm so glad it landed over here and not over by the rig. But yeah, that's a good size chunk of wood. There's my foot on it. But yeah, that could have been a catastrophe. But it was averted. So thank the Lord for his mercies. But yeah, we're gonna be here for another night, I believe, and then we're gonna head on down the road. So it's definitely a pretty nice little stayover. We have some little nice trails here, like this little nature trail, self-guided, and you get like a little pamphlet, I guess. But yeah, they're well marked. You got this little gravel trail, well shaded here. Don't know actually quite how far it goes back here, but I know it goes throughout the park. There's the amphitheater over there. Takes you a little ways. Gives you something to do. Let me get over here a second. All right, and then it takes you over here. I got several of these little access points where you can come over here to the river. Maybe do some fishing. I would imagine. Probably some swimming if you wanted to, because the river don't seem to be very, don't seem to be very strong as far as the current goes. Oh, squeaky gate. But nice little river. Well, so here we are in Baker's Hole Campground, just north of West Yellowstone, the little town of West Yellowstone, and just right outside of Yellowstone National Park. We are in site number 7. We have visited this campground before, but we've never stayed here. Often wanted to, and so now here we are. Last time we were here, we stayed, I believe, over in Rainbow Point or something like that, which is not too far from here, a few miles. But yeah, site number 7. Typical forest campground. These ones have the bear boxes in them because this is grizzly country here. So we're going to call this home for a few days. We plan on going into Yellowstone again, and so we'll take you folks along and see if I can gather any videos or if anything interesting comes up. So, but yeah, we are just going to enjoy our time here. What are you doing, Joe? You want to get in that river? Bet you do, buddy. Well, hey there, folks. We left Baker's Hole Campground a day early and decided to go ahead and drive through Yellowstone, which we did. And we were fortunate enough that we were able to get a spot at Grant Campground at the south end of Yellowstone. So we stayed there for a night. And then we decided to go ahead and go on into Teton National Park. And we were hoping to maybe stay there for at least a night, maybe 2 nights, which we drove in today. Actually, today's the first day we got there. But The smoke in the area is so bad. It's so bad that it completely covered the Tetons. You could only see just a faint image of some of them. So that was kind of a bummer. So at this point in time, I don't know for sure if we are going to stay a couple of days, or we're definitely going to stay tonight. Right now we are at a little campground called Hatchet Campground, which is a national forest campground right outside of Teton National Park. But I don't know, we may continue on from here. I'm not real sure at this point in time. So with that being said, I think what we will do is we will go ahead and end this video here for the time being, and if we decide to go back in, then we'll put that into another video. So anyway, folks, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up. As always, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet subscribed. And before I go, I do want to give a shout out to a couple that we met while at Grant Campground. Carl and Shelly, I believe it is. If I got it wrong, please forgive me, but I do want to give them a shout out. Such a nice folks from Tennessee, and they kind of followed the same trip that we did this summer, a lot of it. They were coming back from Alaska as well, so it was very neat and nice to meet them. Ooh, wind's picking up. But anyway, just wanted to say hi to you folks if you watch this video. And so anyway, like I said, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet subscribed, and until next time folks, take care, God bless, we'll see you down the road.